Hi, I'm Chuck. I'm from Philly, and I just graduated college, and I'm moving to Paraguay for 2.5 years. So, logically, I decided to hop on Billy String's summer tour as best I could. And while I was there, I was handing out this new zine I made, which is a fictitious newspaper about frogs. And while I was giving them out, I decided to interview some of the people that I was meeting and try to get a better understanding of this wonderful community. And I was just asking, why Billy Strings? What's something that gives you hope? And a musician or band that you've been listening to recently? And I got so many wonderful answers, and there's just a little bit of what people had to say. Why Billy Strings?
He is not only extremely talented, but he has a way to communicate with people that most artists don't. He just really, the things that he says in his songs hits so many people close to home.
A lot of the songs he covers were shit my parents listened to, and so they were already on my radar. So yeah, you take the psychedelicness of the Grateful Dead and the bluegrass, mash it all up, and it's perfect.
He's a talented in his whole story, and I've just been following bluegrass my whole life, and my daughter turned me on to him, and I've been enjoying the music the whole time, you know.
Billy's the fucking man, dude.
Was always a Billy Strings guy, but after seeing him in San Francisco with Dead & Company opening for their 60th anniversary show last year to 60,000 people, and the way that his voice echoed through the whole venue, it like spoke to me in a way that like I could only feel that like whenever people had with the Dead or whatever band like in its prime, I feel like that energy is what he's giving right now, and it's just impossible not to chase it.
Now, and a lot of these like fiddle tunes and bluegrass numbers you can like take home and jam it with like your friends at the house, but like then you go back and see Billy do it, and it's just like it's really special, and it feels like something super like alive.
We went and saw Billy Strings' debut performance at the Grand Ole Opry. That was my introduction to bluegrass. That summer, I found Turmoil and Tinfoil and fell in love with that album.
I used to be an addict for a really long time. I've now been clean for about 9 years, and I found Billy in 2021, and just the first night I got to see him live, like, changed my life. I felt like home and just felt happy, and he brings the energy. I've met some of my most favorite treasured people that I know, and just every show is a new animal, and I'm here for it.
He hits the spot. I can dance like crazy to him, and I have a whole community that does the same around me.
Strings, because I feel like his sound is truly unique in the history of music. I think if the giants that we kind of stand on their shoulders were to hear Billy Strings, they'd be amazed and super proud of where music went in that way, with just strings. It's just crazy.
This type of music is what's going to bring us all together. It's so powerful. The history of bluegrass, the history of folk music, the history of the Grateful Dead, lineage of travelers, and all of the people that it brings together. When you're at a show, at the end of it, almost like when it's about to be over and you kind of realize like this isn't going to last forever, there's an energy around where you kind of, at least I felt like I'm witnessing art. It's like some of the best art in the world, and you're realizing this in this group of people, and you know other people are probably witnessing it in the same way as you are, so you're all in the same moment, and everybody just is there to experience this music that's like world class. Also, there's no drums, which is crazy.
There's just something about going to a live show and all of these people come together, and you don't like from everywhere, and you're all just experiencing this thing that only happens in this one moment, and you kind of go on this journey together, and it's just kind of something you can't recreate in any other environment. It's just really cool to watch these people that are so good at what they're doing just like be so locked in together, and I really enjoy that experience.
Man can pick. It's contagious, you know?
Billy Strings because we need to remind ourselves that we're all just in this together, and this manufactured division of this us and them mentality is all just meant to let us forget that we're all just trying to get through our day, and if we're lucky we can dance a little bit and laugh with friends and see some music or see whatever it is that gets you to do that. And it's so powerful being here at Bethel and seeing, just walking to the bathroom and you meet 10 new friends and you're not identified by whatever your profession is, you're just identified as a human, because that's what we are. And there's so much love in the air, and there's this exchange of culture and ideas and art, and it's such a beautiful thing.
Everything about him, of course, accentuated by his music first, but it's become a part of me. There's no choice in why. It is more like, forget the why, it's just like Billy Strings, period.
Really scratches an itch that no other music really does, and I think that I've only been to 2 shows, and it feels like I've been to 50, whether it's the fan base or, I don't know, maybe just, it's weird to have a celebrity like that and know their face super well, even though I've never been close to him, but I feel like you know him, for sure.
Because I feel like he makes me think about things that I might otherwise ignore.
Because it's been a way that I'm able to connect with the people around me, and I feel like do something that's kind of out of my comfort zone, out of my box.
Should have been gone for years now. He should have packed up and left this place.
This connection between the band and the audience that just flows. And you know, the first time I saw him at the Fillmore Theater in Detroit, and it just captivated me. That was before Alex Hargraves joined, and then just seeing that development over time has been just really beautiful. Tonight will be my 32nd show. Gone all over the country, and really it just, it speaks to me. His music, whole bluegrass music, it's opened me up to so much music that I never would have discovered.
The music, you know, I feel like I always search for something that's truly American and beautiful. There's a lot of parts of America that we can complain about, and it feels like bluegrass music and what Billy Strings is doing is a combination of bluegrass, which is American, and the Grateful Dead, which is American. And I feel like if we want to build a beautiful America, we have to like look up to the things that are beautifully American. And I think Billy Strings is such a good representation of that.
He's got him for sale.
What's something that gives you hope?
You know, something that gives me hope is this community.
This community.
Is this community?
The community.
Being here gives me hope.
This community.
Because the people are so, they help one another. It's like the way things are supposed to be, the way things ideally should be.
Because we live in a current state of our society where there's a lot of unknowns and a lot of shifting changes and opposing opinions, and you know, this is a safe space for us all to get together and support each other.
Hope is the fact that we still gather and follow the music and share each other's art. We watch out for each other as a community, you know, and you know, we just try to share the love and spirit of that, you know, everywhere we go.
You know, the world is full of turmoil, just constantly, it seems. War, greed, money and power, and you know, you're here and it's a collective mind that just feels so welcoming and peaceful. So whenever I'm in these communities, it gives me hope.
What gives me hope is just seeing so many people come together over a common interest, a common theme, a common goal, whatever you want to call it, of just like music. And I feel like in a time where the world is such a crazy fucking place, music and community is like one of the few things that we have that can really like keep us, and I think that's important. I think what's happening here and at this campsite and the energy at Bethel is just incredible this weekend, and I think we're all very lucky, and while we have it, we should be chasing that.
Because it just also wasn't just like live. It was probably
people being free and having free will and coming to things like this and realizing that you can do what you want with your life and you can be happy and you can choose to be happy and you don't have to fall into the system or do what society wants you to do.
What does being free to you mean?
What the heck is this one? Like I said, just like choosing to do what you want to do, choosing to do what makes you happy. And so many people don't, or they think that they are and they're not. They don't realize that really being happy is an option. Or they think that you need money.
Oh my God. Just enjoying life.
Knowing that like tomorrow or like the future is always new. It's kind of whatever you want to make it. Like you're never stuck in a state. You can always kind of try something new.
Yeah. Seeing plants, seeing things grow, man. Kids grow. Everything, because there's always hope for change in the right direction, or maybe things are going in the right direction anyway. We don't know it. So
yeah. The person that's holding this camera and other people like him. I've met some inspirational young people that they got it, and I just hope they can keep it. But there are people that can change it and make it happen, and they know it, and that's what gives me hope.
A weird time for sure. A lot of stuff going on that doesn't give you hope, but meeting people where when you're kind of down and out, a little hopeless, and it's a really refreshing person that you meet, and you're like, yeah, that gives me hope that good people exist. It's easy to be pessimistic about people, so it's nice when you get that correction.
Activists, people who are working with legislators and official people who are just trying to make change happen each step of the time, knowing that there's a system and not trying to like bring down the system and fire and just, there is a way to do it. It just takes a lot of committed people organizing and doing good things. And every time I hear those stories, it gives me hope.
I think a beautiful summer day in Bethel, New York.
And a musician or band you've been listening to?
Other than Billy.
The
Highwaymen. I've been bumping Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. Some good tunes.
Listening to recently?
Other than Billy Strings?
Other than Billy Strings, it can't be Billy Strings.
Widespread Panic.
If you haven't heard them, check out 65 North Pickers. They're a bluegrass band out of Richmond, Kentucky. They next to Billy, they're my favorite. They rock.
Just got turned on to Goose.
No effects.
Well, I'm really loving Sierra Farrell lately because she's incredible.
I've been listening to a lot of Sierra Farrell.
I like John Prine. I like Van Zandt. I like Jimi Hendrix.
Crawdad Sniper.
A little bit of a Chili Peppers kick.
Starmoles, Philly-based indie musician. She's fucking awesome. Shout out Philly, shout out Starmoles.
Hey, fish. I love fish.
Whoa.
Have you ever had one?
No.
Alabama Shakes, I saw them at Red Rocks in Colorado, and the lead singer has just like one of the most powerful voices I think I've ever heard.
I've been listening to Moat and Grass Unit a lot.
Geese. I mean, how predictable is that?
It's because it's today. It's Jerry Garcia's birthday. We have Jerry on the shirt, so it's all day, every day. We're listening to Jerry, baby.
It doesn't have to
John
be new.
Hartford, we were just playing that. I love John Hartford.
Modest Mouse, I guess, is the one that's been giving me some nostalgia lately. Out our Flip Turn and North Lane.
Lindsay Lou. Dinner Party, which is a group made up of Kamasi Washington, Robert Glasper, Terrence Martin, and a whole bunch of assorted others. Their new album comes out Friday, and it is just sort of like Electric Miles meets the neo-soul movement of the early 90s and the best young jazz musicians on the planet.
So after 2 nights in Boston, 2 nights in Portland, and 2 amazing nights in Bethel, I finished all my interviews. I was going to the last show for 2 or 3 years, and as I ran into the man himself and was even able to give him one of these zines. And that night, there was a frog on stage, so it was a weird night of things just coming together. And yeah, shout out Billy Strings for real.
Go Bill!
What up, Bill?
Billy! Yo, turn the spinners on! Always the thrill. Can we get a picture with you real quick?